Welcome, Howie again. Going through a stormwater drainage system here. They've customers called up and they've told me that they're having trouble in rain periods where the drains in the concrete are overflowing, and then they will drain very slowly. So what we're going to do is we're just going to start off with the camera, try and do a map out of their drainage system and see if we can find any problems. If we find any issues, we'll get the high pressure water blaster out again and give it a crack. But apart from that, come along for the ride and have a look at what we do and how we do it. So the customer has let us know that the driveway grate overflows slightly in heavier rain and holds water for quite some time, and the same with these two drains down the back here. So basically just going to start from the back, camera through, get as far as we can, check the drain along the way, and hopefully we can find and resolve this issue. Welcome to another Jetset Plumbing adventure. So that's clear down into the main drain, but I can't, because there's so many bends around that, I can't get around it. So I'll try and maybe come back from the other direction. So we've pushed the camera down the drain and we've come up against a blockage that we can't get through. So we'll chuck the high pressure blaster down there again, and we'll see if we can push through it so we can see what's going on. Put the big boy boy down first, see if I can get this one down there.
Don't know if you can see this, but the drain is back falling and just holding a lot of water. Which isn't ideal.
what we use this one for is to lift the camera up off the bottom of the drain when the drain's holding water, so we can still see what condition the drain is. So hopefully I can get it around all these bends to help us see what's going on with this drain. Alrighty, so
I thought I'd just give you a bit of space just so that you not have to.
No. No, you're right. So basically what I've found so far is the back pit in the grass shoots all the way around that side, and I've got to probably the middle of the house on that side. Okay. So I'm just going to come up from the road to confirm that the rest of that's all clear.
Yep.
At this stage, that side, Mickey Mouse. This side, on the other hand, so I can't really get down that drain because of all the bends. So I can't get the camera down to check this way, but I've still got water running down there. I've jetted it, and it is running, and it's running all the way through to the road, because if you go and have a look at the outlet down there, it's actually flowing through. So that seems to be good this way. And then when I go down this one here, basically when it gets to this point roughly here where it turns or this joins into it, I can't see anything because it's all full of water the whole way, pretty much to where it's going to join into that other drain, the main drain that comes up this way. But now I've gotten the camera down here, and at this bend it's just full of leaves and dirt. So I'm just about to jet this, and then hopefully I can see what's going on here. So I'm hoping it's nothing major and it's just a big blockage of tree leaves and dirt and stuff like that, and I can just blast it through. But that's where I'm up to right at this moment. Like I said, the main line down that way looks perfectly fine. It is flowing. This is flowing now, but I think it would still potentially block up at heavy rains. So I'm gonna hopefully try and clear all this, and then we get away with it. But at this stage I can't see any breaks or anything, obviously, because there's water in the drain, so I can't see what I'm looking at. So I think though that side is holding water as well, so I don't think they've laid the stormwater drains entirely very well. They're a bit like this rather than on the right gradient, which, I mean, it is stormwater, so it should flow away because it shouldn't be like taking toilet paper and stuff like that, but it's still not ideal. So but that's where I've got to at the moment, so I'll continue on. I just thought I'd give you a little bit of an update, but we'll see how we go from here. Yeah, all right, no worries. As you can see, it's flowing here, which is good, but I'm a little bit sus on that bend over there. I think, like, that's tree roots, so that's come out of the drain. It's hard to locate exactly where they are, so hopefully the jet has cleared it enough now that it's cleared enough water out of the drain that we can get the camera down there and locate and pinpoint it. And then hopefully from that we should be able to come up with a solution. I'm hoping to come up with a solution that negates us having to cut up any concrete. So we could potentially be digging over there in the grass to create an access point to come through and sleeve the pipe, if indeed that pipe is broken where I think it is. Or worst case scenario, we can't reline it, and unfortunately we might have to dig the concrete up, but we'll see what we find with the camera, and hopefully it's good news for the customer. So I've come up with a plan. I'll just come out here and show you what I've found come out of the drain. So I've checked pretty much everything now.
Yep.
I'm very sus on that corner.
Okay.
I still can't quite exactly see, but that's come out of the drain. So that's tree roots.
Right.
Now they've been busted off somewhere from my high pressure water blaster and made their way through, and you can see all the other debris that's come out with it. Now that drain's still got a fair bit of debris in there. I'm trying to clear out as much as I can.
Yep.
But because when I'm going downstream,
Yep.
majority of the jets blow backwards.
Okay.
So it goes through, but it's not pulling them this way.
Gotcha.
So because this is the main line and this branches into it, I can't actually go from here either.
Yeah.
So my plan is to, at this stage, because at all costs I want to avoid cutting up your driveway, because that's where it is. Does water ever, see where my locator is here, does water ever pool there by any chance?
No.
Not really, no?
Never.
Okay. Because what my plan is to do, because the drain comes along this way and then comes around that pillar and then this way and joins over to the drain over there. Now I've marked this point here because this drain's holding water, and it, like I said, it's doing this the whole way pretty much. But to get an actual solution, because I do believe there's roots growing in over there, I just can't 100% confirm it. What we can do is, so I'd get an aqua, like the hydro dig, with high pressure water and the big suction hose. Do this here because that's about nearly 800 deep, 700 to 800 millimeters deep.
Oh, yeah.
Make a bit of a hole here and then cut that drain out. So then what we can do is actually, we can either put the hose on the end of it and potentially suck the drain dry, so then we can put the camera down and have a look and see exactly what's going on with the joins and everything. But what we can also do is, if it doesn't suck through, we can actually pass a rope through and then tie a sponge to the end of the rope, which will pull all the water through to this hole and vacuum it out, and then we can see with the camera exactly what's going on. So because what I can see, I believe, is there's roots growing in that section over there where the exposed aggregate is.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because I know that originally there was like, this is mostly fill here, because it was like basically like the same sort of thing on this side, like the trees and stuff.
Oh, did they cut and fill, did they?
Yeah, because I mean, like, it's one of those things, because it was after the fact, obviously, so they really, like, there was trees originally here.
Yes.
But yeah, I would have thought that, you know, the roots will still keep growing, like, after They like sort of they should have taken it all out anyway, but
They should have, but I mean, even like gum tree roots travel a long way.
yeah.
So even if they're like you know, a metre under the ground, they're gonna find that easy water source.
Because the main water line in is, I think it sort of comes over.
I think the main water line's over there.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, so it comes in that corner. Oh yeah, sewage. Ah, okay.
I think that comes. I've got the diagram inside if you want to see it. But I think it sort of comes like this way and then sort of kicks out and then around.
Because there's an inspection opening just there for your sewer,
Yeah.
that little white cap.
Yep.
So does it come out this way, does it?
I think it like comes like sort of, I think from memory it's like a 45-degree angle like underneath the deck here.
Yep.
Comes out to somewhere around here.
Yes. Okay, and then joins into the council. Yep. No. Okay. So that's, so obviously sewers separate to stormwater.
Yep.
So you're not having any troubles with that, are you? Like any block toilets or anything like that? Okay, so that's good. Like I said, this main drain that runs up this way is good.
Yep.
And I'm sus on that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run some more clean water through it with my high pressure hose, because it floods a lot of water through. It runs at a lot higher pressure than the water main.
Yep.
Hopefully that clears the water up enough that I can push the camera down and sort of try and show you what's going on. But barring that, even if we were to locate the roots there, and look, we can do a sleeve because it is a 100mm pipe, but I would still have to create access here to get into the drain, because I wouldn't be able to sleeve through the access there because there's too many bends to go through. So there's options there. Obviously they're going to be a bit costly, but I don't think anything's more costly than digging up the driveway.
Oh yeah.
Because you're not going to match the concrete there, and you're always going to have that square, and it'll just play on your mind. So that's where I'm up to now.
Yep.
So give me sort of another 15 minutes, and I'm hoping I should have some sort of solution for you from there.
Awesome. Thanks for that update.
No worries. So you can see, okay, it's still holding a little bit of water in there, and you can see it's hot. That's how much water it's holding in most of the drain.
Yep.
But you can see it's pretty clear here now. You can see all the debris in the bottom of the drain there.
Yep. So
It's hard to say, but that looks like it's squashed a little bit there. It doesn't look broken, but it's hard to say because sometimes it looks like the top of the water with the reflection of the camera could make that illusion.
Yep.
I can't say definitively that is squashed, but it could possibly be.
But that wouldn't be the problem.
I don't think that's the problem, no. The problem's down around 6 meters. So I believe that there is the downpipe connection into the main drain.
Yep.
You can see how much sediment and build up there is here now.
When hit it.
Yeah, so this is where it starts getting a bit how you're going, and I can't sort of gauge what I'm looking at.
Yep.
But it goes around the bend. So this is right on the corner where that garage drain joins into. And I mean, there's a bend there and it's just full of just debris and
So that bends where the debris is.
yeah. But then we go down and then it clears up. But you can see how like we're going uphill now, and then we're going, so that's empty because now it's falling away. But then it's all squashed again, and then we go back into water. So
That's so weird.
it's doing well. It's just the way it was laid. They haven't laid it. When they do stormwater with new homes, they just throw it in. So I'm not 100% certain. Like you can see a lump there, and that'll be sitting on top of a rock. So eventually that's going to cause an issue because the rock will pierce through the drain. Yeah, this is, and that's the point where I originally couldn't get the camera past either. So
it's still a bit clogged.
it's flowing, it is flowing, but I can't give you a guarantee on how long that's going to work for.